And my question is, the governor of the states that these children have been adopted from, where are they? What were they doing? What have they been doing for the past 90 days? Hello everyone, I hope this video meets you well. So today I want to quickly take you through the recent trending of the children that were detained for the past 90 days in Nigeria. That is a proper disgrace to a country like Nigeria. In fact, most of the time we talk about Nigeria as being the giant of Africa. And sometimes we all still make mistakes of trying to put Nigeria in that situation of calling Nigeria giant of Africa. Nigeria is no giant of Africa because Nigeria continue on many occasions to fail as a giant of Africa, because such thing that happened recently should not have happened. How would you have arraigned or detained children, minor, for over 90 days?
Also, the National Human Rights Commission has condemned in its entirety the arraignment for treason of children and minors who allegedly participated in the recent nationwide #EndBadGovernance protests. Just defendants who are 18 years and above should be remanded in the Kuje Custodial Center, while the minors 18 years and below be remanded in the Buster Center in Gwagwalada.
These children were detained for over 90 days. They were denied their fundamental rights. They were denied education. Just think about it. If your child in the West did not go to school for one day, you will get the school ringing you immediately. In fact, if they did not get through to you, they will come to your front door and knock on your door, and they want you to give them a full explanation. Why didn't your children come to school? But here we are in Nigeria. Children that are supposed to be in school are being detained by the same government that are supposed to make sure that the children are in school. And my question is, the governor of the states that these children have been adopted from, where are they? What were they doing? What have they been doing for the past 90 days? Because they always say in Nigeria, the president is the father of the nation. The first lady is the mother of the nation. I don't believe in that. So governors, let's agree, they are the father of their states. You have the right, when your children are missing, you go after them. You find out where they are and find out the reason why they are where they are. These children are supposed to be in school. But in Nigeria, education is nothing. People talk about northern Nigeria, over 14 million children out of school. There are more than 25 million. And this is what we are talking. If the northern leaders, if the northern governors, if the northern emirs are serious about these children going to school, and it's not that they want to continue to be using them as tool by weaponizing poverty, these governors should have come out for the past 90 days and shout about their missing children. But do they care? No. Do they even know that some of their children are missing? No. It's just like when you have more than 30 children from 10 wives. Sometimes you don't know where 2 of your children are. You might not even see some of them for months. And that is the case in the North. Because if these leaders of the North, if the governors know the importance of children, I'm not talking about their own children now. I'm talking about the children of the states who in the future will become a problem to the state if not being properly cared for. These children were detained for over 90 days without proper care, without education, without good feeding. Everybody kept mute for the past 90 days. The governor said nothing. The governor of Kaduna State said nothing. Remi Tinubu is aware of it. Tinubu himself is aware of it, that children, minor, are being locked up, not even in a place that they should be locked up. These children were denied so many things that I don't want to even start talking about. One thing I've always said about Nigeria is that why do we have to wait until things have escalated and become a disgrace to the country that we will then come out and do something about it? All these lawyers, all these people, are they not aware that these children have been locked up for the past 3 months? We are all aware. Many people are aware. The governors are aware. Tinubu is aware. Remi Tinubu is aware. What did anybody do, or what did anybody did about it? Until the day they now brought them to court. Nigeria is broken completely. And if we don't do something about it, we the people, forget about this government. I keep saying it. This government has got nothing to offer you Nigerians. They've got nothing to offer us as people, okay? Because if they do, they will not be locking up 10-year-old children for 90 days without access to their parents. And these people that are doing all these things, they also have kids. And I'm sure you would have listened to one of the government lawyers talking in a manner as if he had never had a kid before or had children before. I want you to listen to him for a minute, and then you will understand how backward Nigeria is.
These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspects standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you?
These are the kinds of lawyers that defend the government just because of the amount of money they have been paid. They have no character. They have no credibility. All they want to do is collect money and just lie. You can see the people behind him, those that they were even working together. They were mocking him. They were laughing at him because all the things that he was saying, they were not out of touch, completely out of touch. And I'm sure that this lawyer must have followed this case right from the time these children were adopted up till the present day. So for him to come out on national TV and be talking the way he's talking, you know that Nigeria will get problem. There's a lot of problem because these are the kind of people you expect to uphold the rule of law. That is why people will do election. People will elect the right person. But people like this will turn it around, even though they can see the truth. But they will never go by the truth because they are being paid. And until we have a government and a country that we get rid of people like this, it is a disgrace that such a thing will even come out in the first place. We have government that don't care about the people, because if they do, Tinubu, Remi Tinubu, or whoever their name is, should have found out about those kids after they have been arrested. What happened to those kids? Are they still in court? They should have set those kids free since that time, but they are charging them for treason. And we think we have a country? We need to think again. We must come together, north, east, west, and south, and we must take that country from these ruiners, because they are nothing but ruiners. All they want to do is weaponize poverty and wait for the time of election and then bring out the 5,000, 10,000 they normally give to people. I don't blame the people that take this money, because when you see hunger, when you see death, you won't mind 5,000. But we need to conscientize the mind of people that this 5,000 will not save you. Until we bring that mindset to the Nigerian people, which I believe one of these days, someday soon, Nigerians will understand that the progress of Nigeria is in their own hands. And that is why I always said it. We don't have to wait for these leaders to turn things around, because they will never do. We Nigerians have to stand up, come together as one, and take these people out in that same way that they said we are constitutionally allowed to take them out. We take them out and elect the right person. And if they messed up with that election, that is when we do the right thing. But if we are in our numbers, that is when it will be possible. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video.